Hey, what's up? My name is Michael. In this video, I'm going to talk about why your HVAC company bleeds profit and how you can stop it. More leads will not save your HVAC company if you're leaking profit at every single step of the customer journey. Think about it. So, what's the point of spending $10,000 a month on ads if nobody's following up with the leads, or if your happy customers aren't leaving reviews, or referrals never get asked for? You're just throwing money into a broken system. In this video, I'm going to show you where these leaks are and how to fix them fast. I'm going to outline why ads and SEO aren't the only way to grow, the profit leak, which is where most HVAC companies are losing money, how a conversion system will increase your profit margin, and how the system adds profit without adding any overhead. So before we dive in really quickly, just so you know where I'm coming from, I literally only work with HVAC companies, not roofing, not solar, not concrete, just HVAC. That's it. And everything I'm about to show you is exactly how top HVAC companies are increasing their profits without spending money on ads or SEO. And if you want the full document from this video, plus scripts, ad templates, yard signs, social posts, all this good stuff, you can hop into my free Facebook group. There's a link below. And if you'd rather chat with me one-on-one, there's a link for that too. Anyway, let's get right into it. So first, why ads and SEO aren't the only way to grow. Most HVAC owners have been told a fat lie, which is the only way to grow your business to spend more ads, more SEO, more marketing, more money, more budget, everything. And while it can work, it's not the only way to grow. And for many businesses, it's actually not the right first move. Let's start with ads. If you're running Facebook or Google ads to get your phone ringing, it can work, sure, but it can get really expensive, as you might know already. You might spend $50, $100, or even $150 just to get one lead. And what happens when you stop running these ads? The phone goes quiet again. So you're going to be stuck constantly in a cycle of spending money just to stay afloat. And there's no lasting value for this. It's just pay to play. Then we have SEO, which obviously is a powerful tool, but it's a slow burn. It takes months of consistent effort, technical optimization, content creation, all this sort of stuff to start seeing results. And even then, you're putting all that trust into an agency to do all this work, and they might not even know the HVAC space, which is time and money that you might not have to burn. And the kicker is, even if you do get more leads, like what happens to them? If you don't have a system to follow up with them fast and stay top of mind and turn these leads into actual booked jobs, which is the most important part of getting these leads, then you're basically just lighting money on fire. So the truth is that most HVAC businesses don't need more leads right away. They just need to do more with the leads that they already have. Now I'm going to talk about where most HVAC companies are losing money. Let's break it down really quick. If you're getting even 20 to 30 leads per month, which is on the low end, that's more than enough to build a solid business. But where the leak happens is someone calls you while you're in the middle of the job. So you're in an attic somewhere, or you're in someone's basement, you missed a call. There's no text going back to that lead. There's no voicemail. That lead is just gone. You're never going to hear from them again. Another scenario is where a homeowner fills out your web form on your website and you don't see it until the next day because you're busy. But by then, they've already booked with another company. They already have an in-home appointment with your competitor. Another scenario is you finish a job and you do a great job, but you never ask them for a Google review. No review equals no social proof, which means fewer calls in the future. This is like the same concept as Amazon. Like when you're buying something on Amazon, you're going to look for products that have the highest number of positive reviews because that is trust. So people buy things that other people recommend and that they like. Now, that same happy customer, they would have happily referred you to their neighbor, but no one followed up to ask. So each one of these are missed opportunities. That's the lost profit. That's the profit leak. You're already paying thousands of dollars to generate these leads, whether it's through time, referrals, or ad spend, but you're not squeezing that full value out of all these leads. Again, I'm going to make it really clear. You don't need more leads. You just need to fix the holes in the bucket. Plug these holes, and I promise you, suddenly you'll start making way more money from the exact same volume of leads with zero increase in your marketing budget. I'm going to talk about how this conversion system actually increases your profit margin. First, we have a speed to lead automation. So that literally that second someone fills out a form on your site, that lead is going to get an instant text and an email saying, hey, this is Mike from XYZ Heating and Cooling. I just saw that you filled out a form about getting a new furnace installed. Does that sound about right? And it's simple and it's really powerful too. Most homeowners will actually go with the first company that gets back to them. With this system, you're always going to be first. Next is the missed call follow-up. And let's be real, you're not always answering the phone. Maybe you're up in the attic, maybe you're talking to a customer. Either way, missed calls equals missed money. With this system, every missed call automatically triggers a follow-up text, so you can stay in the loop even when you're out in the field. Then we have lead nurturing campaigns. So not everyone is ready to book right off the bat. Some people need like a little bit more time to think about all the information that you give them. Maybe they need a day, a week, or maybe even a month. So instead of just forgetting about them and hoping that they reach back out to you and they remember, the system just automatically sends friendly follow-ups that keeps your name running in their inbox and on their phone. So when they are ready to actually make a decision, you're the one that they remember. Then once you start closing these jobs, the system is going to send a simple, polite message asking for Google reviews. So you don't have to remind your text, you don't have to do it manually, it just happens automatically. So the more reviews that you get, the higher you're going to rank on Google, which means you'll get more jobs from Google. And they also build that trust that I talked about earlier, which makes it easier to close future jobs. Finally, we have referral requests. So once a new job is complete and the customer is happy, the system follows up again. This time it's going to be asking if they know anyone else that needs HVAC work done. And it's a really low pressure way to turn one job into 2 or 3, and it really works well. It's important to create referral incentives if you really want to make the most out of this process. And the result from this is you close more jobs and you earn more from each customer, and your profit per lead goes through the roof. Now I'm going to talk about how this system adds profit without adding any overhead. So let's be real, there's only so many hours in a day, and you're already working really hard. You don't want to hire a full-time admin just to follow up with leads and ask for reviews. That's the beauty of this system. It just works in the background 24/7 without needing to add to your payroll. Once it's set up, it does the heavy lifting for you. It reaches out to every single lead that comes in. It follows up with people that ghosted you, especially the ones that ghost your free estimates that you waste all that time and gas on. It nurtures old leads until they're ready, and it gathers reviews from happy customers. And finally, it finds new jobs from your existing customer base. It's like having an office manager, a sales assistant, and a customer success rep without the salary. It blows my mind that more people don't have something like this in place. So instead of burning cash trying to generate more leads, you can focus on getting more leads from the leads that you already have. And that's how you grow profit without growing any overhead. And just as a quick recap, most HVAC companies think they need to spend more money on ads or SEO to grow, but that's not always the answer. In this video, I broke down why ads are so expensive, why SEO is slow, and how both of them can fail if your business isn't set up to handle the leads that they generate. The real profit boost comes from fixing your customer journey, and that's where a conversion system comes in. This system follows up with leads instantly, captures missed calls, nurtures cold leads, generates 5-star reviews, and asks for referrals, all without you lifting a finger. This all happens in the background. Once you set it up, it's done. It works. So you don't need more leads. You need to close more from the ones that you already have and get more lifetime value out of every single customer. That is exactly how you grow profit without increasing your marketing spend or adding overhead. So if you want a full breakdown from everything in this video, plus the templates, scripts, automations, and other tools that we give to our clients, they're all inside our free Facebook group. You can find a link for that below. If you're more of a one-on-one type of person and you want help building this out for your business, there's a link for that as well.